Hey folks, welcome back to Artist Spotlight, where I talk about the best artists the internet has to offer. Next up is an artist I love so much, I copied his art style for a brief time because of how lovely it is. He's an artist who deserves more attention than he gets, and I'd love to share his work with you guys. Meet the talented and underrated AtomicKingBoo, also known as AKB Draw Stuff. I first stumbled upon AKB when I was browsing artwork to put together in a folder for inspirations for my own style. I remember this was the first drawing of his that I discovered. I was drawn by its graphic style that leaps right off the screen. It was then I found his social media and began to soak in all of his other drawings. Like every artist, AKB had a rough start, but his work only got better as he continued, refining his style and experimenting with different poses, as well as adding more backgrounds. AKB's style reminds me a lot of the late 90s and early 2000s Cartoon Network cartoons, which were inspired by the geometric UP8 cartoons from the 50s. I like this more geometric style of drawings, as it's easy for young artists to practice and discover methods of great character design and simplifying complex figures into basic shapes. As you can see, AKB specializes in drawing girls. He is one of the thousands of artists on the net who does this, yet he's able to draw the girls in unique ways that no other artist does, which is what you gotta do if you want to be popular on the net. I'm not a big fan of overly complex art, as it's very busy and too close to reality that I find it boring. So I love the simpler and cartoony stuff, and AKB is one artist I point to who does that kind of style well. Thick outlines, saturated colors, hard-edged shading, white highlights, these are the drawings that just scream for attention. One of my favorite things about AKB's art is he doesn't just draw the same girls we see in cartoons all the time. He takes time to showcase some lesser known cuties. He helped me to discover how cute Sam Sparks from Quality with a Chance of Meatballs can be. Also, anybody remember the nurse from the Pop-Tarts commercials? Neither did I, but AKB did, and he draws her so well. Also, there's Miss Pink from Rice Krispies commercials. I love commercials. How the hell have I never heard of this girl? When it comes to drawing girls on the net, you want to add a little variety and not just draw the same girls over and over again. So AKB ensures that we won't be getting tired of his art by giving us new waifus to crush over. Speaking of new waifus, AKB uses his imagination to create his own girls for us to drool over. I mean, admire their beauty. I mean, appreciate the work of their bodies. Dagnabbit. Anyway, AKB has his own collection of OCs. You get the Space Girls, Macy, Mindy, and Allison. Then there's Tara Mandrill, probably his most popular creation. A girl I took the liberty in drawing for myself. For you goth lovers out there, meet Lindell. Not sexy enough for you? There you go. And then, most recently, Rudy Roundup. Yeehaw, she's purtier than sauce dripping off a grilled steak. A good artist needs a mascot character to represent their portfolio, and AKB has several to choose from, so take your pick. People might look at AKB's art and think it's simple and basic. I say, less is more. He just wants to show off some pretty girls, and at the end of the day, he does it well. He's got a pretty style that sticks out, whether he's drawing girls we know, or giving us his own ladies to admire. I always look forward to seeing his art, and I would appreciate it if you guys support his work as well. Links to his social media will be in the description. Drop by and give him some love. As always, stay loony, my friends.